10 years old, my parents separated, and I had to move from a different part of Santa Rosa to this Southwest Santa Rosa. It's not a really great, like, safe environment at the time.
So in my life, there has been a lot of challenges. My brother passed away, and well, yeah, I had to like overcome all that.
I was the oldest of 4, so my mom was a single mom, working in the fields, you know, trying to make a living.
My sophomore year, my parents got divorced. That was hard on me because I had the picture of, you know, a perfect family. You know, the father is there, you know, the love of both parents.
There was a time where my father wasn't around, and I had to take on a role of being a second mother to my younger siblings, being a mom to my brothers, and trying to keep up with school. I would say was one of the most difficult things that I had to deal with.
As a first-generation college student and as a child of immigrant parents, I've had a really tough time finding like my identity. So I've had a difficult time trying to figure out who I really am.
I was diagnosed with an uncurable medical condition, a rare one called Raynaud's disease. The main things I'm supposed to avoid is stress and the cold, and as an AP student, stress is hard to avoid.
I was still learning English, and I really didn't understand the work that well, so my grades like dropped a little.
Losing both my grandparents within a couple months, that was very hard on me.
I've had a lot of family issues.
I've had friends that have like tried to commit suicide.
One of the challenges when I came over here is I don't know how to speak the language, and which is really hard for me. I was born in Vietnam, so me and my mom grew up in a poor family. We don't have much money. My dad actually left me when I wasn't even born. She actually did everything in her ability to get me and her to America to get like a better education and a better life.
My dad got deported when I was 5 years old, and it's been really hard for me and my mom and my sister to get through our life without, well, a man in our life to help us with everything else.
I got to be in like the EAHS program, so I got to be taking honors classes, higher level classes, to be able, junior year, go to Sonoma State and take some courses and help me gain some extra credit. So when I do enter college, because that's ultimately the goal.
I grew up with a lot of the students that come here, so they really helped me out, and the staff also helped me out. The staff helped me out as well. They never gave up on me. They were always trying to make me do my best.
The main club that I'm part of is FFA, and so being with those people has really helped me like find a place where I can go and be myself and, you know, kind of relieve some of the pain and stress of that.
You get to like be with others. It's like a fun place to be.
I volunteer to go like to other places, get to know new people, and like represent our chapter at Elsie Allen High School.
Since I was a little kid, I've always had ideas for businesses. I've always had ideas for new inventions. So I'm really passionate about selling, marketing, and everything like that.
In wrestling, this year we actually won a league championship, so it's really big for our school and really big for us because it proved that our hard work and our blood and sweat into practice, into game, and into winning, and our teamwork. And I'm thankful for my team, and I'm thankful for my coaches.
My favorite subject here at school is choir. I love singing with everyone. Everyone's so kind, nice, sweet. We're all just one huge family that stick together.
During my parents' divorce, I was angry. I was confused and frustrated. I'm a good student, but my grades dropped a little bit because I was focusing more on the problems at home than in school. I went to my coaches and they talked to me. They would tell me that the anger I had towards my father was not going to help me. The talks that I had with them on a personal level really helped me. They motivated me and they told me that everything was going to be okay.
The teachers are a great help because I know them personally. It's not that I just go into their classroom and I'm just learning the material. Like, I'm able to like grow like a relationship with my teacher, and not only as a teacher and a student, but like as a friend. And I honestly feel like I could trust them and go to them when I have tough times.
Elsie Allen, the staff is amazing. They brought me confidence and, self-assurance.
My parents didn't get the opportunity to go to school, but schools really allowed me to get the opportunity to know who I want to be and like really find myself.
After I got the hang of it and I started like studying more, like talking to my teachers more, making sure they understand like what I was going through and how they could help me, I started to got more engaged in like actually just doing my work and just like not focusing on anything but just doing my work.
People usually think of theater as just something you do on stage, just acting, but in my experience in theater, I have done things from statistics in theater, learning about the history, learning about women's suffrage and immigrant suffrage, and just expanding and teaching people more through the arts. I learned a lot more skills and I learned how to be more comfortable with who I am, and I meet a lot of other theater kids who are all so excited and passionate about very similar things, and we become a community.
I really want to do something that has to do with psychology or a plastic surgeon. That's what I want to do. I want to go into like the medical fields.
I want to major in sociology and go forward into social work. I really want to help kids in the system.
I've grown the passion to be a doctor, to help children in need, to give them the childhood that I had, be able to run and play like a child.
I want to be judge in the circuit courts. I really feel passionate about law since I took AP US Government here last year, and my teacher sparked this interest in me, and I've continued looking into it and looking at pre-law programs and continuing up through being an attorney, of course, first.
I want to be a MD, which is just a general doctor. Hopefully I get to work with families.
Well, my career goal is to become a detective and to first become a police officer, then work my way up to becoming a detective and even more.
I want to be a doctor when I grow up, and I'm really interested in like the brain, so like neurobiology is the way I want to go. And Davis has a great like major, they actually offer the major, and they have a great program as well as Pomona, so those two are my top two to study neurobiology.
My passion is to become a welder, specifically an underwater welder, so I'd like to go to the JC for a couple years, then maybe transfer to a 4-year.
I like improving myself, and for that reason, my career choice is law enforcement, which I want to protect people. I want to protect innocent people. I want to be the justice and do the right thing.
My career goal is probably to be a doctor and like help out people who can't really get the help that they need, or become a lawyer.
Elsie Allen Foundation is a really big part of like that helps us. I mean, I know that they help us fund like to get money for our books for SSU. Like they reimburse us, which is fantastic because I mean I can't afford a $200 book,
Many students at Elsie Allen, they are financially in need. So when it comes to, do I take the AP test or do I help my mom pay a bill?
They give scholarships to kids who excel in their classes.
Not all students are fortunate enough to have everything they need to go to college or have everything they need for school. So this foundation is actually really one of the best things for students.
I have applied to Sonoma State, Fresno State, Cal Poly, and San Francisco State University.
Brown, Harvard, Yale, Stanford, UC Davis.
Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, Arizona, UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, Sonoma State,
Chico State, Humboldt State,
Sonoma State University, or Chico State University.
I've been thinking about being like a vet.
I wanted to go to the JC first and then transfer to Sonoma State.
Elsie Allen Foundation helps students financially to take tests like the SAT and the ACT and also the PSAT, so the practice tests as well. They also help pay for AP scores, and I know they reimburse seniors for their college applications. I know I got reimbursed for my college applications, and even though it wasn't the full amount, it really did help because I know my parents couldn't afford it financially to pay for all of my college applications.
So I want to thank all the members of the Elsie Allen Foundation for helping us out.
Thank you, Elsie Allen High School Foundation.
I want to thank the foundation for the donations they have made and making it possible for students to succeed in their goals.
I'd like to thank the foundation for helping me with the money that my family doesn't have.
For financially supporting students like me to pay for things that help us take the next step towards college and pursuing our dreams.
I'd like to thank the Elsie Allen Foundation for giving me so many opportunities and supplying me with so much support.
Thank you for everything that you've been doing. I hope my story helps.
I encourage you all to please help support students like me wanting to achieve a higher goal.
Anything does help, so if you guys do donate, we'd be very grateful with whatever you guys do donate.
If you would donate money to the Elsie Allen Foundation for a lot of kids to go to college, that would be great.
Help students like me pursue our dreams and going to college.
And I hope that the resources that were here for me when I was here at school will be there for other students that need it as well.
I'd like to thank you guys for coming out tonight, and please donate whatever you can to help kids like me pursue their further careers.
Thank you so much for coming. We all really appreciate it. Any donations made are greatly appreciated by the staff and the students.
Thank you for being here. Donate any money you can. It really helps the Elsie Allen students.
Help out the student that going through rough start, and help them achieve their goal and further their education.
Thank you to everyone who is here helping us, donating money to the Elsie Allen Foundation. We know you have other stuff you have, but thank you for taking your time to listen to our stories.
Thank you so much for coming. We all really appreciate it. Any donations made are greatly appreciated by the staff and the students.
Please donate to the Elsie Allen Foundation to continue supporting Elsie Allen students and giving them more opportunities to explore the world.